Hello and welcome to Four Stories Double. Now today we are going to be talking about two films which might not have anything to do with each other, but they have far more in common than we realized. We are of course going to be talking about Barbie and Oppenheimer, two major tentpole films that are going to come out in 6 days time from now. There's been a bit of a meme and obsession regarding those two movies. Could we have a talk about that?
Yeah. To be honest with you, we mentioned in the previous video that they were saying cinema's dead, Dial of Destiny did very bad, this film bombed, Mermaid bombed.
They always say that.
And they did all that. Mission Impossible 7's coming out, and people are hyped for it.
You can't go wrong with Chris McQuarrie and Tom Cruise.
The stunts alone, people will watch that film.
Yeah.
And the other big one that has been is Barbie and Oppenheimer. And they've both been phenomena in their own way.
Yeah.
They've both been fantastic in supporting each other's film. Like, do you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have pictures of Greta Gerwig.
Because they were trying to pit them against them, and the actors didn't want that.
Yeah, do you know what I
This
mean? Like, Cillian Murphy came out and said, I'm going to go and see Barbie when it comes up. I don't care, it looks fantastic. Let's say the cinema. Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig were spotted in a cinema holding their cinema tickets. Oh, we're going to go and see the movie as well.
It's really kind of an interesting thing because these are two films that have very different subjects. Barbie,
different genres, definitely.
yeah, they are different genres. We'll start with the differences. Barbie is, of course, based on the iconic toy doll of the same name, and Oppenheimer is the biography of Julius Robert Oppenheimer, who is the inventor of the atomic bomb and is known to be in complete regret about his invention. It's interesting that those two movies are pitting against each other on July 21st. This is the same day, but the tonal differences between the two are mainly in terms of aesthetic and in terms of audiences.
Yes, and then like the thing is, like, the way I see it is, there's going to be a lot of kind of, like, they say more, not to be stereotyped, but more blokish people are going to say, oh, I want to watch Oppenheimer, because since the Peaky Blinders, now
Everyone wants to watch
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
Like, he has been, it's not just this alone. There's Breakfast at Pluto. We've got the Wednesday Shakes, the Barbie.
We got plenty of
he was fantastic.
Christopher
Nolan.
Nolan.
He's worked on loads of films with Christopher Nolan.
He is great.
And this is the first time he was in Inception. And this is where we get into the similarities, because the first one, obviously, both Barbie and Oppenheimer are directed by two major landmark auteur directors. Greta Gerwig is directing Barbie. She's co-written the script with Noah Baumbach. Now, I think Greta Gerwig is an amazing film director and an amazing writer as well. I think Lady Bird is good. I think Little Women is one of the best films I've ever seen in my life.
You liked how it was presented.
Yeah.
You see, this is the thing, but they both have become phenomena. We've got Cillian Murphy, and the thing about Cillian Murphy is he can play flawed characters, and he just goes with it. Do you know what I mean? And we see it, like, he knows what he's doing at times.
Yeah.
And he still does it. And there's this, his eyes, the way he acts with his eyes, like, you see that man isn't a bad person, but he can look dead within his eyes. Yeah. And it's absolutely amazing how he does it.
There is more as well. Both Barbie and Oppenheimer have stacked ensemble cast.
I was just going to say that. Like,
with Oppenheimer, you got
Emily Blunt.
We got Florence Pugh. You got Rami Malek.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, and Matt Damon, and
they all wanted to be in these projects because they're good projects.
Because it's Christopher Nolan. It's so realistic.
Actors take jobs.
You got Josh Peck and Devin Bostic as well.
Josh Peck is in it.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes,
no way.
But even though I think, like, as I said, culturally they're going to have kickoffs.
And with Barbie, you got Margot Robbie, you got Ryan Gosling, you got plenty of other actors and actresses as well.
Nightcrawler was his other film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and that was fantastic.
No,
that
was Jake Gyllenhaal. But anyway,
I get confused
other
with the two.
Barbies, Bees, and Cans are going to play. You got Dua Lipa, you got Kate McKinnon, Issa Rae, you got Michael Cera, Simu Liu. You got Will Ferrell in it.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's in it? Yeah.
He'd have to be in it.
But
because he's ridiculous.
It's stacked.
But the thing is, like, you see, the thing with it is, it seems to be, there's a huge amount of women out there that are just embracing this Barbie film.
And
the sale of pink has fucking gone 10 times the amount.
Wait until the movie comes out.
Yeah. And they're all
both going to be
I reckon
amazing.
in future Comic Cons, you're going to have a lot of cosplay Barbies and cosplay characters from the film.
And this is where we get to the next and third similarity. Both films seem to be dealing with existentialism. From the trailers that we got in with Barbie, it's meant to be a story of Margot Robbie's Barbie going out into the real world and discovering who she is, which could potentially lead to an existential meta-take on the doll. Obviously, we know the story of Oppenheimer, and both of those movies seem to have that common sense of similarity.
They thought the explosion could destroy the world.
Yeah, they thought the bomb could destroy the world, and the idea of Barbie exploring who she really is
destroys the false world she comes from.
Yeah.
And there's another thing, like, I remember, like, the song
Barbie Girl.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
But I remember that was covered by an Irish artist. It was for Today FM. And he played it.
That's
and
cool.
The song sounded completely different. It sounded like a girl that was a model or an Instagrammer, and how they were just used, put me here, put me there. And it kind of added a dimension to it. So I'm kind of delighted that there's films there that people want to watch.
Yeah.
I'd prefer, if I only have one film to watch that weekend, I'm going Oppenheimer. I'd be more Oppenheimer. But I am going to watch Barbie because I do like Margot Robbie. I think they haven't always dealt with Harley Quinn effectively for her, but I think she's a good Harley Quinn. Okay. I think the films I like, I enjoy watching her. And as you said, Ryan Gosling and the whole lot. Yeah. And there were so many people wanted to be in this film.
For me, I'm going to go with both. I love Greta Gerwig. I love Christopher Nolan. They are two of my favorite filmmakers of all time.
You're probably going to see one day after the other, aren't you?
I'm going to see both on the same day. I am that excited and I am that hyped up.
That's the thing, Liam.
Yeah.
There is that excitement out.
It's that excitement.
There is excitement going out. There is people literally going with a couple saying, we'll go watch Barbie.
Yeah.
They'll have a fun time.
Yeah.
And then they say, well, we'll go watch Oppenheimer. And it's given us a reason to come to the cinema. You know, like, I think Dial of Destiny got knocked by Insidious.
Oh, yeah.
Nicolas Cage, which is a film they said would never make money.
Nicolas Cage. I think that who made films that are extremely influential to pop culture and cinema, and they just have their own versions, their own personal takes on Oppenheimer and Barbie, respectively. Yeah. And just the thought of going to not only see those movies, but just the experience of going to them to see what they can do with the material, that excites me, you know?
Well, that's it.
And even if you're not a fan of Barbie, even if you don't know Oppenheimer's story, the people involved and the way they're going to do those movies, that alone is enough to stir excitement and love for the filmmaking experience, the film-going experience.
Well, that's it. Like, as I said... Yeah. And the fact that the cast didn't want to be pit against each other shows the noble intentions on both sides. So, listen, I think it's a good thing for something to want to watch to something in the cinema. So, will we leave it at that then?
We'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. If you like, please like, share, and subscribe. We really would appreciate that. And as always, you have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves.
Best of luck. Bye.